You can't be in here. We grow accustomed to the dark. So for LBS, I work in a variety of different jobs, whether it's in front of the camera or behind. And on this particular project, I'll be taking up the acting position again and portraying one of the characters in our latest film. One of our first films was called Portraits, which I actually played the leading role in, Georgie. And Georgie was a lot of fun because he's like a caricature, not quite unlike myself anyway. So taking aspects of myself and merging them into this character gave me a great ground to build upon, and just the madness of the situation he's thrown into, and his neighbours, and his chucked into a world of his own, day drifting. It's a lot like me for most situations. So for our first feature film, took a step in a completely different direction for me. I played the character Mr. Punch, who, unlike other characters, has no lines at all. It was all portrayed through movement and just being a almost force of nature in some scenes. And it was also, I had a mask on the whole time, so I literally had to perform through movement and my physicality to bring this character to life. And it's always fun playing the bad guys. You seem to almost get into a place where you can't normally, and especially with Mr. Punch, he had a mask, so as soon as the mask was like, oh, no one knows who I am, so it was a lot of fun to just jump into that. The next project we got coming up is our second feature, which is called Derelict. And again, I'll be playing a role in the film, and this time we're stepping away from horror for a bit and doing something a bit more down the thriller route. I think we're going to have to, it's going to be a lot more serious, and there's going to be a little bit more pressure in order to deliver a convincing and honest performance. My character this time is kind of a mixed bag of emotions. It's almost two characters in one, whereas at the start of the film he's very fresh and almost innocent, even though he's got this kind of darker element on the side, which is his brother, but he's kind of distanced himself from that and is in his own place until obviously his brother comes back, and there's a big shift in the character halfway through the film. I think the thing that makes LBS films different for me is, at the core of it, it's almost a very family-based group. It's a very unique way of working because we're all so close. It just makes everything so easy and flow. So we're currently building our crew and are now in the process of looking for backers to help us fund our film. So if you do decide to back this film, you wouldn't be going out empty-handed. You will be entitled to some amazing artwork developed by local artists. You've got some vinyls that are being made for our previous film, Wyvern Hill, amazing soundtrack, t-shirts, signed posters, big sloppy kiss from Pete Bird.